The start line for RAAM 2014 sits on the shore of the Pacific Ocean. The route this year remains essentially the same as that used in 2013 and covers roughly 3,000 miles with over 170,000 feet of climbing while passing through 12 states. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. My name is Leah Garcia and I'll be your host for the next couple of weeks on the Daily Recap Show. We had a press conference yesterday and the CEO of Race Across America, Fred Bothling, said to the racers, you don't eat an elephant all at once. You eat it one bite at a time. He raced this thing solo in 2006, so he knows what he's talking about.
We often talk about how tough it is, and we toss out the figure quite a bit that only about half of the riders who have ever rolled out from the start line have actually made it to the finish line. In its history, how many have actually finished?
273 people have finished solo RAAM.
Quite a bit fewer than how many people have summited Everest. That gives you an idea of how tough this thing is.
By a considerable margin. I think they're up in the several hundred a week or a day climbing Everest. There's been one guy, Wolfgang Fasching, who's climbed Everest and finished solo RAAM. And Wolfgang, we asked him, well, how tough it is. How does RAAM compare to Everest? And Wolfgang says, well, Everest is more dangerous, but RAAM is a lot harder.
Now, we've got a couple of RAAM rookies here this year. As a RAAM finisher, what advice do you have for these rookies?
You eat the elephant one bite at a time. All you're thinking is it's the next hill or the next creek or the next town. Don't be thinking 3,000 miles. It will overtake you mentally, so you break it up into small pieces.
Our Media 3 correspondent Julia Marshall took some time today to go into the parking lot, which is the staging area we affectionately call Martha's parking lot, to chat it up with the racers.
The culture of camaraderie among ultra-cycling enthusiasts at this year's RAAM is infectious. Let's see which veterans and rookies we can catch up with.
I'm Robert Baldino. I'm racing Race Across the West this year. This would be my fourth Race Across America event. I've raced RAAM in 2006 and 2008, and in 2011 I was doing a four-man team, but near Tuba City I was hit by a semi-truck going 60 miles an hour. And so this is kind of a recovery for me. I've been riding pretty hard since December trying to get fit. And I'm still nursing a few injuries. I fractured vertebrae in my back, so my back still bothered me a little bit, and I fractured my right knee, and I'm still nursing my right knee a little bit, but it hasn't slowed me down too much. I'm hoping that myself and my teammate Don Williams and Team Cyclonauts will do really well, and we'll have a good race.
I've been training a long time, working with Robert on strategies and stuff, and he's a big inspiration. So I know I'm gonna, work hard and make sure that we both make it successfully.
This is the first Race Across America marathon for Italian cyclist Angela Perrin.
Well, I'm gonna be happy if I finish the race. As my first time, it's better not to have many expectations, wondering too much. It has been a dream since I was a baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Technology is one of the ways that support teams help strategize and pace their racers. Thanks to the team at Tractalis, there's an app for that.
Every team has its own tracking device, so they can show its positions to us, and this position is available on the website, on the mobile phones also. They can just show the map when they are following their team. They see if anybody from their category is following them, so they see if they have to push or not.
I caught up with Alaskan racer Janice Heaton-Schufilt and spoke to her team about technology.
We're not trying to go too heavy on the technology, but this stuff has really helped a lot. It will motivate her, and we'll see what happens after the desert, I think.
The excitement around the start to the Race of America has definitely left Oceanside, but thanks to our incredible team, you won't miss a beat.
If you're a cycling geek, that is one really awesome organizational calm before the storm, like goodie bag like you've never seen before. I love it. Cycling races come in many forms. There's criteriums, there's road races. A road race is essentially a race where everybody starts at the same time and they end, and the first one across the finish line wins. That's where you're going to see a lot of team tactics and you're going to see a lot of team elements within it. RAAM is a time trial. A time trial is a race against the clock. It's just you and the clock, and in this case, 3,000 miles across the country. What that also means is that each rider is staged here at the start line in 1-minute intervals. They're on a start block. Our Media 2 correspondent, Zach Badorf, was there at the start line to show you what it's like to be in that moment.
As the start time approaches, the racers and their crews have gathered up here in a nearby parking lot to make final adjustments and preparations before they take off on their race across America.
Just wrapping up the aero bars, getting it set up for them. Final prep.
So what sort of things are you looking forward to?
Getting Matt to the finish first.
The racers and crew members said they were excited to get started.
It's a challenge, personal, mental, and physical. I'm looking forward to taking on that challenge. I got some great guys with me. I got Mark, and our crew is outstanding. So I'm sure we'll all come together and cross the finish line.
I feel good. Yeah, you know, training's been good, and so, you know, now just have to get on the road and actually, pedal for a while. It's warm out there. We went a recon a couple of days ago, so I sort of have a good idea what the roads are like. So it's gonna be a good day.
I feel a lot better now that I'm on my bike this morning. I was pretty nervous this morning. I feel pretty lucky to be here. Not everybody has this opportunity to do something like this and raise funds for their favorite charity, and also have a love for things like cycling. And I just feel honored that I can do what I can do at my age.
I am very excited and very apprehensive, and I'm on an over-caffeinated high right now, I think. It's an incredible event. I never really had a perspective of what RAAM was until yesterday, the crew meeting and the rider meeting. I'm just overwhelmed and blown away with what this is. This is beyond description.
I feel pretty relaxed right now. The big thing that I didn't expect was I got here on Sunday, and there's been I feel a lot of waiting around, but certainly busy. And so I'm really excited to get this thing started.
Different types of people, like I said, from all over the world, all unified by the ambition to endure, to see how far they can go.
The race is just about 10 minutes from starting. The riders have started lining up, and they'll be tracked on their time based on when they get started. They head off in 1-minute intervals. Finally, the racers started heading out either solo or in teams. Those cheering on the teams only quieted down for the Star-Spangled Banner. The racers do expect challenges.
Well, definitely it's going to be the heat to start out with. I mean, it's looking very hot down in the desert, so I think everyone's going to have a challenge. Myself and everyone, whoever can handle the heat the best gets through there the fastest. So but for me, I feel good about it. We'll see how we handle it after a couple of days. But so far, I'm looking forward to hitting the desert and seeing what I can do.
The challenge that I'm facing is the sleep deprivation. I've never done a sleep deprivation type of endurance, so that's the challenge.
With the race now started, the real work begins. With the support of their crews, the competitors will be racing practically non-stop to reach their final destination. For Race Across America, I'm Zach Badorf.
Thanks, Zach. I personally love time trials. It really shows you your brute strength, and it just shows you that determination that each individual has. The race has now officially begun. So what's the first thing the riders are going to experience? The riders start the race off with a climb up the California Coastal Range on their way to time station number 1 in Lake Henshaw, which is 56 miles into the race. Between time station 1 and 2 in Brawley, California, the riders will go from over 4,000 feet in elevation to below sea level. by way of the glass elevator, which is an 8% downgrade. Woo, fun. Speeds can get as fun as 50+ miles per hour, and there's some hairpin turns. Our Media One journalist, Jen Salazar, is following the racers as they make their way into the desert.
The day we've been waiting for, the kickoff to Race Across the West and Race Across America 2014. What can the cyclists expect the first 50 miles? Let's find out.
The first 50 miles, I expect there to be a lot of adrenaline, a lot of people trying to go fast, teams jockeying for position, a little bit of congestion, and hopefully that will shake out over time.
I'm quite calm this year. I'm looking forward to the race. I just will slow down a little bit the first hours and then go fast when I hit the flat sections. That's my plan.
We have a whole lot of climbing ahead of us. So we're going to be on a bike path for about 7 miles and then winding our way through some neighborhoods in Vista and San Marcos. And then we come up over a shoulder of Mount Palomar, and that's where the fun really starts.
Mount Palomar has been a distinct terrain feature in the Tour de California and one of the toughest climbs on the West Coast, if not the entire United States.
And I know to expect some pretty horrible hills for me. But I'm just going to take it easy, go at my own pace.
A lot of folks hate hills, but I enjoy climbing hills. I just kind of dig deep and just kind of try and hang in there, and I actually kind of look forward to hills. I may not be saying that 2 or 3 days into this ride, but up to this point, I enjoy climbing hills.
So the racers have a lot of wonderful terrain ahead and some challenges. Let's get on the road and see what they're up to.
Hey. Oh, man, it looks like I'm working. I was like taking a little break.
Hey, the man who told me he likes hills.
Can we follow you down glass elevator?
If you can.
Can we try? Will you let them know?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
I'm really excited about the next 100 miles. It's tough. I'm not used to the heat.
How do you like these hills?
So good right now. Everything going to plan.
I said, look at that pedaling form. You would think you knew what you were doing.
It's like an armchair, isn't it? I was born here, Mom.
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. So happy when someone takes my aging picture.
We've got Photoshop.
You know what? You know what my goal is? It's to be the oldest woman to ever finish RAAM.
All right.
Because I'm already guaranteed, because I'm the only woman, that I can puke my way all the way to Congress and push my bike to Flagstaff, and I still get to be queen of the desert and queen of the mountains. So I'm going for something else, which is oldest.
All right, gotta go.
And don't forget this. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Trying to catch up with Christoph Strasser. He went past me a few minutes ago.
You're just gonna lull him into that false sense of security.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah.
How's my hair?
Your hair's the best. How do you keep it looking so nice?
It's a gift.
I wish I had that gift of my hair looking good, especially with this wind blowing. I'll have more stories from the road as Race Across the West and Race Across America continues. I'm Jen Salazar.
That looks hot and fun out there, Jen. Stay safe and thank you for that update. You can follow us every minute of every day on social media. Please go to Facebook and like us on Race Across America as well as Race Across the West. And please follow us on Twitter at RAAM Races. That's RAAM Races, and use the hashtag RAM2014. And of course, you've got to go to ridefarther.com. That's the website that's going to give you the GPS coordinates with the tracking element. You can tab to the left and find out which racer you want to look at or which team, and you can watch their dots as they traverse across the screen and across the country. It's the coolest website ever, and of course, you'll be able to see our videos there as well. Now that the solos are on the road, the teams are going to start showing up here in Oceanside, California, and tomorrow we're going to have some updates on some of your favorite teams. And that's going to be it for today's show. I'm Leah Garcia for the Daily Recap Show, and until we see you again, keep the wheels turning.